Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. ADA remains steady. Today I'd also like to take you through the longer time frame Elliott wave count for ADA, but we start with a shorter time frame. There isn't just a lot to add really to the previous video. The view is still that from the low that we made actually in May, we just formed a sideways, you could argue a triangle, A, B, C, D, E. Normally as per these triangle counts, you would expect a breakout to the downside. Now I'm going to take these numbers away because they are not really too meaningful and probably wrong. But it would indicate that here at the peak of the wave E at 52.5 cents, we could argue that there we started an impulse to the downside. Now there's a few other counts. They don't really make a difference in the short term. They're all focused to the downside. I would potentially change well, to be honest, due to this structure, we can make some assumptions along the way, of course, but we currently don't really have a bullish setup here. At the moment, we have a triangle, which would probably break out to the downside, and a possible 1-2 setup to the downside. Really, the triangle, I mean, even if we break above 52.5 cents here, my first call would be to extend the wave E out, okay, because this is possible, as long as it doesn't go above the wave C high. And the wave C high is at 59.5 cents. I mean, if we get above that level, we could consider something more bullish, but really a triangle doesn't get invalidated until the wave A breaks, and that is roughly at 69 cents. So that means as long as we stay below 69 cents, there's still a lot of downside pressure on the chart. Very nice actually to compare this pump that we saw here back in May to the current pump that we see with XRP. Also here I told you it's corrective most likely, yeah, which it in the end also was, and we actually came down further and further and further and just trailed sideways. Not a bullish setup. It can be counted bullish, but it's just not highly probable. Okay, so always to understand that. And yeah, well, in the short term here, you know, we can still expect or assume that from the wave E high here, then we formed our wave 1 down, formed our wave 2 up. We're now in this wave 3 in white, which is a 5-wave move in itself. And we could argue that in that 5-wave move, we've already seen a wave 1, here wave 2. I think we retraced pretty much to the 78.6% FIB level, and that we're now in the wave 3 of 3. And within that wave 3 of 3, we've done the first 1-2 setup. So that's absolutely possible here now. In the very latest move, we retraced to the 61.8% FIB level. Again, would be an ideal level. And then now if we break down below 44.7, that swing low, then is basically confirmation that we come down really in wave 3 of 3. There will be some more support around the 43.3 cent area, but after that it should take us further down to around 38 cents. And well, because a few people asked, let's take a look at the longer time frame count here. A lot of you will have seen this already. Oh, it's actually not in this chart. I need to go to the other chart. That was actually the bullish chart, which I'm not really following at the moment, so I haven't updated it really. But if we look at the sort of longer time frame, my view would be that ADA has formed, like Bitcoin, basically a 1-2 setup here. Yeah, that was into March 2020. That was a low of a wave 2, and we then created another wave 1. That was here in May 21, and we are now in this wave 2, probably not finished. Yeah, so we could see a possible cycle low here at around 30 cents. So 1-2 setup with an A overshooting wave B and a wave C. After this, ideally, we would expect a wave 3 to the upside that should take us into the region around $4.50. Yeah, pretty much, yeah, around the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level. And that's basically it, yeah. So that's my update about ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.